How I am is not a simple answer, not a summary I can tie up in neat words or gestures. It is a layered thing, a living, evolving truth. I'm a collection of moments, some clear as crystal, others hazy with time. There are days when I feel like I understand myself with unwavering clarity, and others when I seem like a stranger navigating a world too vast to make sense of. I am learning to embrace both. I am constantly becoming shaped by the winds of change, by the stillness of reflection, and by the quiet resilience that builds in silence. I am someone who carries the weight of both dreams and doubts. My ambitions stretch far beyond the horizon, and yet there are nights when I question my own steps, wondering if I am walking toward something meaningful or merely moving to keep from standing still. I am driven, but I have learned that drive does not mean never resting. It means choosing your direction with intention and giving yourself grace along the way. How I am, in truth, is both determined and uncertain, and I've come to see the value in that paradox. There is a part of me that is fiercely hopeful. I believe in the goodness of people, in the quiet power of kindness, and in the idea that even the smallest efforts can shift the world just a little. I hold on to hope not because everything is easy or even because everything is possible, but because it is a choice that feeds my soul. Hope is not naive, it is an act of courage. How I am is full of that kind of courage, the quiet, often invisible kind that keeps showing up even when no one is watching. But I am also tired sometimes. I carry emotional fatigue like an unseen backpack, filled not just with my own worries but with the stories and struggles of those I care about. I listen deeply, sometimes too deeply, and I feel things that are not mine to fix. Still I try, and when I cannot help, I sit with the pain, hoping that presence is enough. How I am is deeply empathetic, sometimes to the point of exhaustion, but I would rather feel too much than nothing at all. That sensitivity is a wound and a strength, a source of both exhaustion and deep connection. I am not always confident. I question my worth sometimes. I compare myself even when I know better. I hold up mirrors that distort instead of reflect, and I forget that growth is not a race. But I am working on it. I am learning to celebrate progress instead of perfection, to recognize that value is not measured in productivity or praise. How I am is human, beautifully, frustratingly human, and that means I falter. It means I rise again. There are parts of me that are joyful, light, even silly. I laugh, often too loud. I dance when no one's watching, and sometimes when they are. I find wonder in little things. A song lyric, the way sunlight hits the wall, the smell of old books. That is how I am too. Full of gratitude for the things that make life unexpectedly bright. I don't need everything to be perfect to feel joy. Sometimes joy comes despite the imperfections or even because of them. There is strength in me I didn't always see. It's the kind of strength that's quiet, that doesn't demand attention. It's in the way I keep trying, in the way I speak truth even when my voice shakes, in how I forgive, how I stay soft in a world that often rewards hardness. I've learned to recognize my strength not just in what I overcome, but in how I choose to love, how I choose to show up even when it's hard. That too is how I am. Willing, open-hearted, brave in ways I never used to acknowledge. And I am still learning, still listening, still making mistakes. I am not finished, not even close. There is so much more I want to understand, about myself, about others, about this strange, extraordinary life. How I am is a work in progress, and I think it always will be, but there is something beautiful in that. The fact that I am never done becoming. I grow with every sunrise, every heartbreak, every small joy that reminds me to stay curious. So how I am is complex, ever-changing. I am a mess and a miracle. I am strong and soft. I am burdened and buoyant. I am hopeful, even when I'm hurting. I am trying, always. And maybe that's the most honest answer I can give.